dear Father. No one knows the loss of a dear father unless he is separated by the master hand of death, or torn from him like your loving son is now from you. Believe me, dear Father, I would give not only a world but worlds if I were possessed of them to behold you. For when I left you, I snapped the cord that strongly bound me to earth, and I have also nearly snapped the cord of my life by that mighty separation. When my heart ceases to beat, when my tongue ceases to speak, when my pulse is still in death, when my breast is without breath, when my cheek is pale in death, when my hand ceases to be extended, when my dying words in death are blended, when I am laid within the silent tomb to be buried in my youthful bloom. I have endured the pains and sorrows of an almost broken heart that dearly loves you thus far, without writing for my return, and which I do not intend to write for, if I can hopefully avoid it. But dear Father, if this son that sincerely loves you does write, please write to him that he may return to your embraces. When my heart ceases to beat, when my tongue ceases to speak, when my pulse is still in death, when my breast is without breath, when my cheek is pale in death, when my hand ceases to be extended, when my dying words in death are blended, when I am laid within the silent tomb to be buried in my youthful bloom. Because if I do right, you may know that this almost lifeless heart can stand the shock and endure the pains of this separation no longer. Because I shall put it off to the very last, and if you refuse me, it must certainly cause that long sleep to come over me, from which hundreds and thousands wake no more. Then you will think of my poor mother. When my heart ceases to beat, when my tongue ceases to speak, when my pulse is still in death, when my breast is without breath, when my cheek is pale in death, when my hand ceases to be extended, when my dying words in death are blended, when I am laid within the silent tomb to be buried in my youthful bloom.